Hey folks, Joey here. The footage you're about to see is of the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. This camera was released earlier this year and I got to play with it for only a few days. I didn't get enough time to do a full review for tested, but I did shoot some test footage. I brought the slider out, I brought a couple of the Lumix lenses and the camera, and just shot during an evening over at the Corriganville Park. The new 6K cinema camera is released, I think, right now. So I'll be hopefully getting that for a little while longer, and I'll do a full review out on tested. But I did want to show you guys some of this footage that I tested out. Now, all this stuff is kind of landscape. I wanted to shoot landscape in some like harsh conditions, some hard light and some dark shadows. If I had this longer, I would have obviously done skin tones and people and just a little bit more of a range, but this was really just landscape for an evening. I shot this all in RAW, and it was all recording to a Samsung T5 SSD. The camera has a USB-C slot for recording to approved drives, and that's kind of how I would end up rigging it if I did. It also has the CFast cards if you want to do ProRes, or if you have faster cards, you can do RAW. And when I tested this out, the B-RAW, the Blackmagic RAW format hasn't come out yet. So this was all just the RAW DNG. Like I said, I'm using the Lumix lens. This is a micro four thirds mount, and so my Lumix lenses fit natively on here. The new 6K will have Canon EF, so I can try out my Canon lenses. And like you can see here, I didn't try anything too tricky, just some basic landscape shots. I shot very flat RAW, and then just brought it into DaVinci, gave it a stock LUT. I tweaked a few things, but I really just wanted to see what kind of a raw image this camera spat out. And also what I can do with that dynamic range, how much of a highlight recovery or shadow recovery I can get, like I said, in this like semi-harsh evening sunlight. I was pretty impressed with what I could do. I was able to bring up those shadows quite a bit, bringing that sky detail back. Even with this harsh sun, dark shadows, and bright sky, I was able to kind of bring everything back to a more normalized image so that you can really see everything. Like I said, I haven't got a lot of time to test this. I literally had this for probably about 3 days with just this one night of shooting, and then just kind of getting used to the camera for the other days. But hopefully when I get that 6K, I'll have a longer review out on tested. So look out for that in full 6K. And this video is in 4K, so if you're not watching it in 4K, try that out and see how it looks. Thank you guys for taking this brief moment to check out some of this footage, and I'll talk to you later.